Hi everyone, Martin here from martinsbayhem.blogspot.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK, but I'm not just exclusive to the UK. I can also sell and recruit in France, Germany, Holland and Austria. Okay, so that basically means any information regarding purchasing the products you see me use today can be found by contacting me direct or shopping online via my online shop. If you are wanting to do what I do, please feel free to contact me and join the hashtag Magic Mayhems. Okay, so somebody turned around and asked on one of my videos and said, I want to learn more about your creative process. And that's something you guys don't get to see a lot because these videos are very scripted, I'm going to be honest. I've designed a card, I recreate that card. I don't my creative process is a bit, one, wasteful. If I'm not happy with something, I'll throw it away. Two, I will try everything, so if I think this is going to work, then I'll do it, and if it doesn't work, I'll throw it away and start again. Three, I don't know how to explain my creative process, and I think a 20-minute video is long as it is, and I don't think 20 minutes is long enough for me to express the whole process of me designing a card. So I'm going to try and do it. I have this card as a basis, which I designed, which is cute on its own. However, I wanted more from the card. I felt it was a bit plain. There's too much white going on. So I've thought about this for a couple of months, as I've had this since April, ready, sat there to go, and I've been thinking, how can I improve this card? So I've got a couple of ideas, and I'm going to recreate that idea with you today. So hopefully it works out. Fingers crossed. So I'm using the Genuine Gem stamp set, which you see here, which has some wonderful sentiments. And there's no images in here, but who needs images when you have amazing sentiments here? So let's move that out of the way. And let's move our idea card over there. So you've seen me recreate this kind of colour rainbow design before with a Stampin' Society blog hop. You've seen me do it already. I'm still going to do it today, but you should kind of have the basic knowledge of how to do it. So I'm using granite grey granite even, cardstock as a base. So this already is a mixer. We have colour happening in the front, and we have a muted tone in the background. The reason why I'm choosing muted is because we don't want too much contrast. Okay, so with the background itself, I'm going to bring in our brick effect template, and that doesn't reach the top and the bottom of our card. So how am I going to do this? Let's think. Let's power through. What can I do? What can I do? So my initial idea was to have it top to bottom brickwork effect, but obviously that's not going to work. So I might just do small amounts. How many centimetres does this take up? This takes up 6 centimetres. Okay, we can do this. How hard can it be? So I'm just going to do the lower portion. I'm going to leave a band at the top, and we're going to give this a go. So I've got my embossing paste, which I'm opening up new. Stuff is amazing. And I'm just going to attach this down to my card base with a teeny tiny bit of washi tape. Like so. Okay, and then I'm just going to pick up a load and drag it across. So I don't want it to be perfect, I'm going to go for the more rustic look, but I kind of want a good base down. Making sure it's all covered. Okay. I'm gonna lift that off like so and put that there. Okay. So that's gonna dry. Quickly just wipe off the edges. And now I accidentally got a bit here. So I need to try to think of a way to cover that marker. Just cover that over for now. Why don't I try to put it back over the top? How can it be? Put that there. So I'm going to try and put it top to bottom, the design, because I made a boo-boo. Okay. Ew, ew, ew. I have it everywhere. Good job I have toilet paper to hand. Okay, that worked. Okay. So let's put that to one side for now. Pick that up, move that over. Whoever suggested this, thank you, I think. I might be a little bit stressed, but it's worth it because you guys get to see what goes on in my crazy head. So we have a brickwork effect happening there. I don't want to touch it because it's still a little bit wet. So I'm going to move that over. We have our card here. And then I'm going to bring in, I'm going to move this completely out, let that dry in the sun. So I'm going to bring in our cardstock. So let me just grab my colour swatch. So I can make sure I'm giving you all the correct names. So we are using Poppy Parade, Flirty Flamingo, Mango Melody, Granny Apple Green, Pacific Point and Gorgeous Grey. It is worth saying, if you join my team, you do get one of these for free in your welcome pack. And I am going to heat set this in Whisper White. So the sentiment I've chosen is, I told the universe to send some awesome your way. So quickly lay down our embossing buddy. Inking up our stamp, making sure I have plenty of ink on there. And I'm just going to stamp this down. Like so. Okay. And then taking my white embossing powder, I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top of that image, like so. Making sure I get all the excess off. I missed a bit on your that. So I'm going to heat set that now with my heat tool. Okay, and there you have your sentiment heat across all the layers quite easily. So how is this doing? Still a little bit wet. Just going to run my heat tool over that. So it's still not 100% dry, but it's better than what it was. And what I would do is, because it's naturally bent, I would actually leave that, if I had time, in my stamp apparatus with the magnets over the top once it has dried, so that it flattens down a little bit. So taking our sentiments off of the piece of paper, I'm gonna get these down like so. Okay, so I would always start with the middle piece, as there's an even number, there's two middle pieces, so this is going to be slightly harder to line up. However, using the tools readily available in your kits or in your sets, such as a ruler, just line up put a line across, so I know that's going to be where my first piece is going to line up to. And my dimensionals, which I would recommend using the small ones, if I can find anywhere. No, can only find the big ones. How typical. Okay, small ones. Just put some on the front and on the back, but where you know your sentiment's going to sit. Okay, and then you can position this on your card like so. Okay, and that is going to be the basis of the rest of your sentiment. So I know I'm going to have 3 below and 2 below, 3 above, and I can just line them up now because I know that first one is straight. So for anybody watching, my fingers are messy and dirty because of this card, but that's fine because we are crafters. I'm just going to use the sentiment to help me line it up like so. Okay, so with this as well, you can quite easily just chop these down this end now. And I cut mine at different lengths just to create a point of interest. What colour's next? Let's go Universe. and that can be lined up there, like so. And that can be slightly longer or shorter, go shorter. Right, and I told the is the difficult one, because where does that actually fall? But you kind of just need to remember or refer to this. You know, it's starting just after the N, so that's where the I is going to fall. I'm probably going to cut this one down first. And so just after the N, it's going to sit there. Dirty fingers. Awesome is going to sit here. Like so, and that can be cut down like that. And your way so referring to your stamp, your way starts just after the W. So put that there, like so. So that's our sentiment on there. We're going to obviously cut this down by turning it around. On the floor for now. So there's that. So you can already see there's more happening than the initial design. I think I still want more to happen, so I'm going to bring in some rhinestones. Yeah, rhinestones, not anything else. Got a plan. Grab in my take a pick tool. I'm just going to pick up some of these rhinestones and pop these randomly down. In the empty spaces. Like so. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it as it is, like so. So this is a slightly different video. I hope you enjoyed it. You can see my crazy cuckoo practice, but how we elevated a quite simple white design card into something a little bit more fun and interesting, and I hope you like it. So while you're here, why not pop into the description bar below where you can see a full list of the items used, as well as links to my online shop as where to purchase them. And while you're down there, like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and why not share to your social media so everybody can see how super quick and easy it is to make such a fun card. I'll see you around. Bye.